So Zainab, we're gonna first learn about Tajweed as we already discussed in our last class. So you have to explain it, okay? Zainab,
Okay.
tell me what's the literal meaning or linguistic meaning of Tajweed?
The dream means to beautify.
Yeah, it means to beautify something. Perfect. Okay, can you please explain what's the technical definition of Tajweed?
It's like to help like prevent you from making like mistakes when reading Quran.
Okay. And we discussed the two main things in Tajweed that we need to understand. Can you please mention them first?
Makharij and Sifat.
Yep. We discussed that the tajweed is to know about the articulation point of the letter and the qualities of the letter as well. So makharij means all the points of pronunciation of letters, or you can say the exit points of letters. These are makharij. And sifat, the different qualities in different letters. We're going to discuss that in sifat. Okay, so then we started Makharij and we discussed that in detail. So can you please specify the five articulating organs of Makharij?
uh, the nasal cavity,
Okay, yeah, that's the
the
one, the nasal cavity,
the throat, the
the
tongue,
throat, yep, and also the
um,
teeth.
oh yeah, the teeth,
Hmm.
and the the empty space, like in your mouth.
Yes, that's correct. Barakallahu fiki. So we discussed that there are five articulating organs. The first one is the empty space in our mouth. The second one is the throat. Then we have tongue and teeth. The fourth one is lips, and then we have a nasal cavity. And then we discussed that we are going to discuss each one in detail. So throat, we discuss it in detail, and now I'm going to show you the picture, and you have to explain it accordingly. This region is the throat one, right?
Yeah.
So now explain that how we're going to divide it according to the letters.
There's three parts of your throat. The very back one is the Hamza and the Ha,
Perfect. That's the
and
bottom of the throat. Next.
then the the middle part of your throat
Yep.
is the Ain and the Ha, and then like the first part of your throat is the Ghain and the Gha.
Yes, that's the top of the throat. So we divide our throat region into three parts, the bottom of the throat, then the middle of the throat, and then the top of the throat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we discuss that how we will make the sound from that part. So first of all, you need to place your finger over the the bottom or the lower place of your throat. You have to place your finger over there, and then we're going to pronounce Hamza with sound of a symbol, and then Ha with the sound of symbol, right? And then we're going to say do the same thing for Ain and then for Ha. Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
do it for Hamza first. A, E, O.
A, E, U,
Perfect. Next, Ha, He, Hu.
Ha, He, Hu,
Next, Ain. A, I, O.
A, I, O,
Then we have Ha. Ha, he, hu.
Ha, He, Hu,
It's more sharper sound than this one, than the first ha, and it sounds like ha, he, hu.
Ha, He, Hu,
Okay, let's do these two letters together now. First this ha, and then the second ha, okay? You will feel the difference first, and then you're gonna have try this way. So when you are saying the first ha, you have to place your finger on the bottom of your throat, and when you are saying the second ha, You have to place your finger on the middle of your throat, okay? Let's say it
Okay.
now. The first
Ha,
one. Ha, he, who.
ha, he, who.
Next, the second one. Ha, he, who.
Ha, he, who.
That's a very sharp sound for the second ha. We're going to do it again. Ha, he, who.
Ha, he, who.
Okay, we'll practice that more. Now we need to focus for ghoin and kha. And remember, ghoin and kha has the quality of heaviness. So these two letters are heavy, and we have to make a heavy sound for them, okay?
Okay.
Let's say it now. Gha, ghi, gu.
Ro, ri, ru.
Kha, khi, khu.
Ro, ri, ru.
Perfect. Okay. Now we need to move. We discussed the first articulating organ, that is the throat region. And now we need to move toward the second articulating organ, that's the tongue. Okay. So we're going to discuss the first part of the tongue, that is the root, or you can say that's the very extreme back portion of the tongue. This is the tip of our tongue, this region. This is the middle part, and this is the very extreme back portion of the tongue. So whenever you have to say qaf and kaf, these two letters, the sounds are coming from the very extreme back portion of your tongue. Okay. So when you have to say qaf, you have to raise this part of your tongue towards the upper palate. You can consider it as a uvula. Okay. And then you're going to
Okay.
place your tongue over there. Qaf, the first one.
Off,
And then kaf. Kaf.
gas,
Okay, now we need to practice them with the movement. But before doing that, remember qaf is a heavy letter with a heavy sound, and kaf is a light letter with a light sound. Okay,
okay.
so first one is qaf.
Off,
Second one is kaf.
gas,
Perfect. Okay, now we have to practice them with the movement. Qa, qi, qu.
ro, ri, ru.
Perfect. Now it's a light kaf. Ka, ki, ku.
Ke, ki, ku.
That's great, mashallah. Okay, so these are the two letters that we need to discuss for today. Inshallah, in next class, now we'll discuss the next three letters. That's Jim, Shin, Ya. Okay,
Okay.
so it's time to continue our reading lesson. Let me open it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
ورفعنا
ورفعنا
فوقهم الطور.
فوقهم الطور.
Remember, Qaf is a heavy letter, also Ta and Ra. فوقهم الطور
فوقهم الطور
بميثاقهم
بميثاقهم
وقلنا
وقلنا
لهم.
لهم
We're going to connect Dal and Mim together. لهم ادخلوا
لهم ادخلوا
الباب
الباب
سجدا
سجدا
وقلنا
وقلنا
لهم
لهم
لا تعدوا
لا تعدوا
في السبت
في السبت
وأخذنا
وأخذنا
منهم
من
ميثاقا
منهم ميثاقا
غليظا.
غليظا.
Okay, now we'll try to read a big portion together. First, we're going to stop here, this part. ورفعنا فوقهم الطور بميثاقهم.
ورفعنا فوقهم الطور بميثاقهم.
Perfect. Next, we're going to stop over here. وقلنا لهم ادخلوا الباب سجدا.
وقلنا لهم ادخلوا الباب سجدا.
Now here you can see there's double fatha sujjadan. But when we stopped here, we read da, right? We stretched it
Mhm.
sujjada. So it means whenever there will be double fatha and we're gonna stop there, we will change it with a stretching sound. Da instead of done, it's da. Have you get it?
Okay. سجدا.
That's correct. Okay, next part. وقلنا لهم لا تعدوا في السبت وأخذنا منهم ميثاقا غليظا.
وقلنا لهم لا تعدوا في السبت وأخذنا منهم ميثاقا غليظا.
ميثاقا غليظا.
ميثاقا غليظا.
Perfect. Barakallahu fiki. Now you can read this whole verse by yourself.
ورفعنا فوقهم الطور بميثاقهم وقلنا لهم ادخلوا الباب سجدا سجدا وقلنا لهم لا تعدوا في السبت وأخذنا منهم ميثاقا غليظا.
Barakallahu fiki. That's great. Let's start the next verse now. It's verse 155. فبما
فبما
نقضيهم ميثاقهم
نقضهم ميثاقا
وكفرهم بآيات الله
وكفرهم بآيات الله
وقتلهم الأنبياء
وقتلهم الأنبياء
بغير
بغير
حق
حق
وقولهم
حق وقولهم
قلوبنا
قلوبنا
غلف.
غلف.
Okay, now you can see a stopping sign over here. This law
Mhm.
is a stopping sign. So whenever we are having a letter with the dhamma, double dhamma on the top of it, and you need to stop there, you have to simply change that movement into sukoon. So it's like wolf. Is that
غلف.
clear?
Yeah.
بل طبع.
بل طبع.
طا is a heavy letter. طبع الله
طبع الله
عليها
عليها
بكفرهم
بكفرهم
فلا
فلا
يؤمنون
يؤمنون.
إلا قليلا. Let's start it now.
Okay.
So you already memorized this, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to start our memorization lesson from Surah Al-Ghashiyah. As you said that you already memorized it, so
Mm-hmm.
we will start with reviewing it first. You have to start reading the first verse. Let's say
فلا.
thousand tasmiyah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية؟
Perfect. Next verse.
وجوه يومئذ خاشعة
يومئذ خاشعة.
يومئذ خاشعة.
Okay, I want you to start reading it without looking now. Can
Okay.
you do it?
Yeah.
Okay,
هل
let's start.
أتى إيه. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية؟ وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين جارية
No. تسقى من عين آنية.
تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع
Okay,
وجوه
perfect. Um, you can repeat with verse 6. لهم طعام إلا.
من ضريع
Next one.
لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع.
Perfect. Now you need to repeat after me for one more time, and then inshallah you'll be trying without looking. From here we're
Okay.
gonna start it. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية؟
هل أتاك حديث الغاشية؟
وجوه يومئذ خاشعة
وجوه يومئذ خاشعة
عاملة ناصبة.
عاملة ناصبة
It's صاد with a heavy sound. عاملة ناصبة.
عاملة ناصبة
Again, your صاد is not heavy. Sweet. ناصبة.
ناصبة
تصلى نارا حامية.
تصلى نار حامية.
First of all, you need to stretch la sound, tasla, and then ha sound should be clear. As you know, it's from the middle of your throat, so you need to make a sharp sound for it. Tasla narun hamiyah.
تصلى نار حامية.
Your la sound is still not stretchable. Tasla narun hamiyah.
تصلى نار حامية
تسقى من عين آنية.
تسقى من عين عانية
ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع.
ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع
لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع.
لا يسمي لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع.
Perfect. So these are the first 7 verses, inshallah. In next class, we'll be trying to read them for one more time. And it's your homework as well. You can review them. You can read them in your prayer lesson as well. So you'll be able to
Okay.
make it more stronger. Okay.